Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought since this was my first full month of doing videos that I would do an August flip through. So these are the three planners that I use, and then this little journal, and I also have a work planner, but I won't do a flip through that because I've shown that before, and that's just my messy work planner. So let's start with this one. This is my journal. I call this let's move these over here. I call this my dump journal. I've showed some videos of this, so you might have seen this before. Let's see, do I want to move down a little bit? Okay. By the way, this is Lisa. I was a traditional scrapbooker for like 20 some years, and I have switched to Happy Planner memory keeping and in a Happy Planner. So, but I have a lot of different things going on I like to do. I love to journal. I love to create. This is what I love to do. So this is my journal that it is a Happy Planner. I ordered and I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. And then I started doing one line a day. If you're not familiar with that, Plan with Elise. That's what I noticed the first time I ever saw it, and she does it kind of like this, like one line a day, and then she has it dated, and then you just write one thing about your day. So I started this a year ago, September 24. So I have done this every month since then. So I just decorate the bottom, and then I just write one thing. So this is my August. One line a day. You know, I keep this right on my nightstand, and every night I just grab it and write in it. So it's really easy to keep up. So, but I also use this for other things in the back because there's so much space in it. Like I have enough to do like several years in here. But I knew I wouldn't want to just keep this one journal for that long. So I decided I was going to use some of the space in the back. And then eventually these will meet together, hopefully. So I just I don't even know what you call it. I'll use stickers in boxes, and I like to journal in them, which is weird because I have a journal I keep. I don't know who wants to know all this stuff about me, but hey. So I'll show you kind of an example. I like to do these little spreads. So this one I did my thoughts when I turned 52 in February. This was just things I'm feeling, and I write the dates and when I write it down. This was what I want for 2025, hopes and thoughts. I just started writing these. These are just like a dump, and I started 7/25 and I ended. I didn't write when I ended, but I just finished this one. But anyways, you get the idea. So I always use these, and I reuse these little Post-its to mark like pages like I need to finish up journaling or do something in my planner. So this is a football layout one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. A huge football person. I'm in 3 fantasy football leagues, and I'm in a couple pools with my brother. I grew up with 3 brothers and love football, love all sports. And so I don't know if I'm going to do this about each of my teams because I have the draft. Oh, my one draft's tonight. My one draft is tonight at 7. It's Monday. And I have a draft tomorrow night. So anyways, this is from Kelva Plan. She threw some football in one of her sticker books for fall, which I loved. So yeah, so I used up what I had left to make this. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to use this for. But I like to make it, and then I'll think of something and fill it in. All right, so what else did I do? This one I did before. So I made this one, again, this was Kelva Plan, like bows and florals maybe or something. Bows and, what was it called? Bows and florals. And I just loved it and wanted to make a spread with it. So I just made this, and then I wrote my girls, and these are I just wrote facts about my girls. You know, they're different styles or different things. Like one loves to read, one doesn't. One's a saver, one's a spender. I think a reel of this. on Instagram, and my oldest daughter sends me a message. I'm not a spender, Mom. That's what she got out of all this. But yeah, so I thought that turned out really pretty, and it's just things they like to maybe know. This one I did before, and I haven't figured out what I'm filling. That one. Okay, let me go. Okay, this is the one I just talked about. I just finished this one. And I'll write a date that I finished it. Like, I finished it like last week. So it's just random thoughts for like last few months. So there's that one. There's the old one. I made this one. I got another new sticker book from, I think, Kelva Plan, and I just loved it. And so I wanted to make something. So this just gives me a chance to use the stickers that I love, and I just wild about. And eventually I'll maybe do things that I'm wild about. Okay. Then I did this one, and I posted, I think, a reel or a video on this one. I think a video. I did this when Taylor Swift announced her album, and I wrote down the album list, and waiting for when it comes out. I will fill in different things about the songs and maybe rate the songs. I'm a Swiftie, always have been, before she was even on the radio. I did this one because I did that about my girls. I thought, oh, I'm going to do one about my husband, just different things I love and appreciate about my husband. So I did this one this month. I made this one. I think I showed someone that because I had made one about cats like last year. And then I'm like, well, I have the dog sticker book, I think, from Kelva Plan 2 and one from Happy Planner. I think I used both. And I would just write little things about my dogs randomly. Like, say, my dog jumped out of the car window on me when I was taking her for a ride. Not literally driving, but we were parked. But, you know, just different things. You know, if they did something. Oh, my dog was caught on video down at the neighbor's again. She sent it to me. So, yeah. So, that's that one. I already did that one. This one I just did random. I don't know why. I just said things about me. I love sports, especially football. I love coffee. I love crafting. I love to read. I'm a dog mom to 2 dogs. I lost my mom and I've just never getting over it. I miss her so much. And sunflowers remind me of her. I love camping. I love being home more and more. I have a spunky, beautiful 19-year-old daughter. I have a beautiful, kind, smart daughter who is 24. I'm a cat mom to a 13-year-old cat, grandma to 3 kitties. I love winter, the snow. I never want to live where I can't have that. So I just, and I'm a Swiftie. So I just made this random one day. I just felt like creating, and I didn't do a video on it because I just something for myself to create. I think same with this one. I didn't record this one, and I just had a thought. It came into my mind, and because I did a page about my mother and like all the things I want to remember, and I want my girls to remember about my mom, some random thoughts. So I did this. I had this seasonal book, and I did spring, summer, fall, and winter in like my childhood and just memories of my childhood growing up, like where I lived and different things we did this summer. And I asked my siblings, like, hey, what are some other things we did? Which none of them responded to me. Things we did in winter, like we were always skating. We did so much skating and playing outside. And then spring, like fishing every spring. And we had a tin roof. I love the sound of a tin roof. I listen to that when I can't fall asleep. That's what I listen to. So I did all. Seemed like the summer memories were easy to fill up, and I still have some spring. You know, when I think of something or something triggers a memory, I'll come in here and write it. And so I made that, and I think, is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's all I made, but I love this book. And when I get new stickers, I like to come in and make something with them just to get, because maybe it's not like enough to do like a whole layout, or I don't have a layout plan, but I can make something here this small and simple. But yeah, I love this I love this planner, or this journal. It's such a great, unexpected. I didn't know, you know, how much I was going to love that when I got it, or what I was going to use it for. I just loved them when I saw them. All right, so this August. So here is my currently page in August. These stickers, I think, are Calva Plan, maybe. Yeah, I think they're Calva Plan, the dog stickers and the beach and swimming. They're so cute. So I did this one as a currently. Usually I'll do a currently in my journal or my my big planner, my memory keeping planner, and then the other book I'll do something different. And I'll explain that a little bit later. But yeah, so I just write different prompts that I have, I think, from Mojo Jojo Plans. Has a currently book that I use. I love it. It has all different, you know, all different prompts, and then different fonts, different colors, so it works good. So this is my monthly for August. I try to fill it all in and just write things going on. This was a Live Love Posh sticker book that I used. This is one of my layouts, and like I've said before, I usually decorate these all ahead. See, I already have September already decorated ahead. And then I just fill in, and then it just works for me, you know. I just add things, and I don't get worried like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough space to write because I have too much decorations, because between this, my memory planner, and my other little journal, I get plenty of room to say what I need to say. So here was 1 week, 2 weeks. This was a Live Love Posh also. Oh, I was so sick with that sinus infection, which is finally better. This was last week. This is so pretty, so bright, pretty. I hear So Happy It's Friday, and I think I wrote, thank God it's Friday. I must be really excited for the weekends. This was this past week. I don't even know. I had that food book, and it was so cute, and I just decorated across. So yeah, this was this week. And then I'll be ready for September. Excuse me. My September. Currently, which is the only thing I have here to do, because this is literally all done, I think, for the whole month for me to fill in, which I find if I have it done ahead of time, I'm more apt to keep up with the journaling. And again, I keep this and this on my stand, and I write in these. Sometimes I don't write in every single night in my journal. I'll do every other night or something like that. But if I keep it right on my nightstand, it's easy to remember to write in it. So next, this is my daughter's album that I'm doing. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, my daughter's 24. She lives about 4.5 hours from me. And she loves that I did albums for her while she was in law school, and then I didn't do it last year, and she's like, please, will you do one? So I started like in July. I back plan and did July. So I'll actually show you July too. I can't remember if I did all of August too. No, I haven't started August yet. So I'll show you July here, because I just started this. This is a pretty album, or pretty planner. So this is her monthly. And I've said this in many videos. If you've been watching my videos, you know, with her monthly, I do things a little different. I print pictures from home, things that are going on in our lives at home. It's just so she knows, and I write her notes about things going on, just so she feels close to home when she looks at that. So this is the monthly. I think I did a video for this. I'm not sure if that's posted yet. It might be. And then I did a video for this. I have a lot of videos because I'm catching up on this. This was her first week. This was a Live Love Posh, summer sticker book. I think it was last year's. And then this was the next week. And this was Live Love Posh also. And she sends me photos. She sends me photos every week, what I've been having her do since I'm back planning. I have her send me this date through this date, and then I print, and then I will move on. I like to keep it in order. I did this one. This actually book is a new sticker book for me. Verse Planning. She did a collab with Kelva Plan, so I bought both of these. So that's from one of those. And I left it blank for her to journal because she went to New York City to visit her friends that weekend. So I wanted her to journal, even though she doesn't really like to journal. So I don't usually leave too much space for her to journal. I just write a few things and decorate more. Didn't have a lot of photos this week, so I filled it in with stickers. This is an older Live, Love, Posh Planner Girl sticker book, I think. So I did a video on this. It will be coming, and I was just showing, like, if you don't have a lot of photos, you still can, you know, make it work. Use more decorations, or you could do more journaling. And then this particular week, I had lots of photos. I can't remember what sticker book this is. This might be the Cat Kelva Plan book. Little beach cats. So my daughter was home this weekend, so I had a lot of photos. So I didn't do too much decorating. And then I actually found another photo I forgot to put in there, so I just did a little washi tape here to hold it so we could have a little flip up. This looks good with this. So cute. And then in the back for her, I usually write her a letter. I use this. This is a new Happy Planner sticker book. This is pretty bright for me, but I thought she would like it. And then I left this for her to write her summer highlights if she wants to. I'm actually going to see her this week. I'm going to go down. I'm going to be working down towards where she lives. So I'm going to go stay the night with her, cook her dinner and everything. So anyways, I'll bring this with me and have her fill out those few things. And then I'm going to be starting, I did a video for this. So August, I'll be working on, like, this week, her August, and hopefully get caught up. So this is my daughter's album. And people are like, oh, how do you find time to do all this? It's what I love, so I feel like you always make time for what you love, right? And I'm an empty nester now. My youngest just went back to college last weekend, I think it was. And, you know, my oldest daughter is away, and, you know, in the evenings, I don't know, I have plenty of time to create. I don't do much. I'm not involved in a lot of things outside of work, you know. I'm just really happy being home. All right, so my August currently page, that's what a lot of people call it. I did August, I decided to do my summer's best moments, the highlights from the whole summer. You know, so I did that. Taylor Swift announced a new album and got engaged. Exciting. I feel like I'm her mother. I'm so happy for her. Okay, August. This was my August monthly. Very, very bright. I love this. That came from this in its rainbow color, and this was the yellow one. And you get 2 pages of each, so I've used some of them, but I always have the second page still, so that's cool. So I used that for this. And then this was my first week, and I did a video for this. This might have been posted already. And that was a Live, Love, Posh summer book. As you can tell, I really, really love the Live, Love, Posh. I just find them easier because they have a lot more decoration, you know, to decorate, as in, you know, more decor, less function, where Happy Planner has more function and less decor. And I like more decor for this. So there's that week, and then this week. This was a spring, I can't think of the name of that company. I don't have it. It's a different company, and it was a spring. I've only had a few books from them. I can't think of the name right now. Oh, I see it. Hold on one second. Oh, yes, it's the word I can't say. I've only gotten a few from her, but I love this, and I've used a lot of this. So this B one is my favorite. I still have enough to do one more. But yeah. All my nephews. And then this was last week's. And this was not Happy Planner, Live Love Posh. My baby. She's my baby. That's my daughter who I do an album for. She's a lawyer, and she was going to do her first oral argument. She was like, then it went good. And then she did me a video telling me how good it went. Me and Taylor. Taylor cut out. So this is the one I actually just did a video for this one. This is the new Happy Planner sticker book that Palm Beach that I loved. I said I wanted because of the lobsters, because my best friend and I bought lobster sweaters, and I just love, even though I don't live anywhere near ocean, I'm like way north in New York along the Canadian border. But I had so many photos from the weekend. It was also where I live, our Labor Day festivities, and we had so much going on. And my friend was home from Louisiana this week, so there was a lot going on, so I had a lot of photos. So I did an insert page, and I did a video on this explaining how and why, how I did this, and just different things. We had a wedding this weekend, but this is like the original page. And then I did a little strip of my best friend and I wearing our sweaters. It was too warm this weekend, but we just put them on to get photos, so I could have a photo for this week's spread, because I'm weird like that. So that's this spread, and then of course got Taylor Swift news in there, and then I did this insert of the different things we did this weekend. That's Waffles the donkey, not my donkey. We went to a little petting zoo. So that's that, and then I did the wedding and did the photos and the behind there, like the blue. And then that's that. And then September. So that is everything of mine. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you felt inspired by something, or I shared some information that would be helpful. If you would, please hit the like button. I really want to get more likes, and please share if you know anyone who might enjoy watching these videos. I'm trying to build my channel, and I'm really not sure how to do it. But thank you for watching, and I'll be back with some more videos, and I actually almost can I'm going to start posting maybe one every day, because I have so many videos ready to go. Have a great day. Bye-bye.